John Chow here from johnchow.com, and welcome to another episode of Driving with John Chow. As you may recall, last week I did the episode from Vancouver, driving my Vancouver SUV. As you can probably tell, I'm no longer in the SUV. That's because I'm now back in Orange County. It's right now 80 degrees. It's not even 9 a.m. in the morning. It's already 80 degrees right now. And the weather here is fantastic. I'm right now on my way to the SMOC meetup and then on to .com lunch. Okay. So what I want to talk to you about today is the power of association. You ever heard the old saying, birds of a feather flock together? Well, it really is true. If you look at successful people, one of these things you're going to find in common is that they generally hang around more successful people. It's quite rare to find a billionaire hanging around with a bunch of normal people. Generally, billionaires want to hang around other billionaires, millionaires want to hang around other millionaires. If you curse and make catcalls at girls walking down the street, you're working at a construction site or whatever, chances are you'll probably hang around the people who work on the same stuff. Now, what does all this mean? Basically, it means that you are the sum of the 5 person you hang around the most. Well, not the sum, I guess the average. You're the average of the 5 person you hang around the most. Take the 5 people that you have the most common relationship with, that you bond with the most. Look at those 5 people, and basically you are the average of those 5. Right? So look at their financial position. Look at where they work. Look at what they do. And chances are you're pretty similar to what they are. Now, if you have a goal of going beyond what you want right now, like you want to make $100,000 a month, and if the 5 people you hang around with don't make $100,000 a month, the chances are you're probably not gonna make $100,000 a month. And while you can do it, here's the thing: I find, and most other people find, that as you climb the ladder of success, other people will want to keep you down. They want to hold you back. They don't want you to leave their little group, you might say. They don't want you to leave the nest. And during my journey, I've had to leave a lot of people behind, simply because they were not willing to go where I want to go. So at that point, you have a choice, right? Do you stick with that group and continuing on, or do you step out of your comfort zone, associate with a new group that is where you want to be, and join them? Birds of a feather flock together, right? So if you want to be successful, you hang around successful people. This is one of the reasons in Vancouver I moved from the east side of Vancouver onto West Vancouver. I grew up in the downtown east side, which is the poorest neighborhood in Canada. And before I moved to Orange County, I was living in West Vancouver, which is the richest neighborhood in Canada. And while I have incredibly fond memories of the downtown east side, I much rather prefer West Vancouver to downtown east side, simply because it's where I wanted to be. It's where I had a goal in mind. I know I needed to associate with people that are already there. And it's a lot easier to find successful people in West Vancouver than it is to find successful people in the downtown east side. It's kind of the same thing, The successful people are going to be in Beverly Hills instead of East LA, or they're going to be in Park Avenue instead of the Bronx, right? So you go where the success is if you want to be successful, but know that your friends, however well-meaning they are going to try and keep you down. They're going to say, hey, what are you doing? Why are you doing this crazy internet stuff? John doesn't know what he's talking about. Come on back and have a beer. You're going to get that. You're going to get it because they don't want you. They don't change. People are resistant to change. You ever know that? People are resistant. They don't like to change. And that's not a way of saying they don't like to grow. They're comfortable being in the comfort zone. And stepping outside the comfort zone is bad. So when they see anything that can disrupt their group or their tribe, the natural instinct is to pull that offender back. Right? So if you're seeing resistance from your family members or from your close friends about you trying to make money online, trying to get into blogging, trying to better yourself, realize that this is perfectly normal and that these people are just acting on instinct. Right? So don't worry about it. Yeah, but you have a choice. You can either let them keep you down, or you can just associate with a new group. Now, you don't actually have to abandon your friends. I still have a great relationship with all my friends from back in Vancouver, back when I was just still in downtown East Side. And man, I really hope this mic is working because it's really loud. Right? The wind is quite, yeah. Anyway, but I say you don't have to abandon your friends. You can still have a relationship with them, still see them, but you also need to associate with a new circle of friends. And how do you get into that circle? Well, basically, you'll be surprised at how easy it is to actually join a new circle. Like, everything what I do is I just go where they go. And just by being in that environment, there's already a certain assumption of you. Like, it's like, you tell somebody you live in Beverly Hills, there's already a certain assumption. Just like I tell somebody I live in West Vancouver, there's already a certain assumption, right? So when you go to where they hang out, like I'm going to SMOC, Successful Business People, there's already a certain assumption, right? So, and you just meet them and just greet them, form a relationship. Form a relationship, you learn from them. It's like, why do I go to major events like Affiliate Summit? Why am I going to the mastermind in 3 weeks down in Cabo San Lucas? It's to maintain my association as I constantly want to grow. If you want to grow, you need to associate with people that at your level and above. Your level and above, not your level and below, all right? Because if you associate with people at your level and below, you're gonna peak. That's it. You can't go above your own level. But if you start associating people at your level and above, those people the people above you will pull you up. Yeah. So, I mean, I thought I was doing really, really well when I was making $10,000 a month. I mean, to me, that was it. That was a lot of money. I thought I was living the life. But then I started hanging around with people like Neil Patel and Jeremy Shoemaker. And now, I can't even imagine living on 10 grand a month. That is, and I got an example of that. Yesterday, I was at the beach. And I took Sarah to the beach yesterday, and I went to pay for parking. And like I normally do, I take my credit card out, I put it into the machine, and it says, unable to authorize. It was only $4. I'm going, what the hell? And usually when that happens, it means I think my credit card has been compromised. Right? So now I paid for it with another credit card, and then I immediately I called up the credit card company and say, hey, what the hell? Did someone get my card number? Because it wouldn't authorize $4. And I get the recording, I enter in my number, and then enter in my security stuff, and then it says, your balance is $3,498. Your available credit is $2. And I go, geez. See, this is a new credit card I got. I'm still a relatively new person to America. So I recently got a credit card and to build up my credit in the United States. And they gave me this ridiculously low $3,500 limit. And so this is twice I hit that now. Normally, so I've been using this credit card to build my credit limit. And this is the second time it happened to me. Usually when it declines, I don't think I hit my limit because my other credit card, my one from Canada, the limit is so high, I'll never hit it. Okay, I will never hit it. Okay, but this one, it's only $3,500 and I charge way more than $3,500 a month just living. Okay? So when a credit card limit, when I get a notice that says unauthorized, I naturally assume that my card has been compromised. I never even think that it would be because I hit a limit. But that's an example of what I mean about different core groups. See, when my credit card gets declined, I think something is wrong and my card's been compromised. The thought that I might hit the limit doesn't even occur to me. But you might say the average person who's living paycheck to paycheck, when their card gets declined, I bet you anything they're thinking it's because they hit the limit, right? So you need to associate people who think that, what? My card's been compromised, instead of people who's thinking, oh, I hit my limit. Associate with successful people if you want to be successful. The power of association, look at the 5 people you most hang around with. You are the average of those 5, right? If those people are not where you want to be, go find 5 who are where you want to be and start hanging out with them. And that's my message to you.